Heather, Anthony, you guys mentioned some frustration. That's because things are moving along rather slowly. On your sides, Kaylee Tracy will have more on that in just a bit. First, I've got to tell you, we're seeing demonstrations both outside of the courthouse all the way to Satilla Shores. You may remember that is the neighborhood where Ahmaud Arbery was shot and killed back in February of 2020. A lot of passion, high emotions out here on day 2 of the jury selection. Now, we caught up with Marcus Arbery, who you know is Ahmaud Arbery's father, earlier this morning as he made his way into the courthouse. You know, I had a chance to speak with him briefly. He tells me he plans to be here pretty much every day throughout the duration of this trial. We want to take a look at one of the 3 men at this hour who are on trial accused of murder in the shooting death of Ahmaud Arbery. Now, his name is William Bryan. He's one of the men. He's a former mechanic who lived near the McMichaels. The 2 other defendants, they live in Satilla Shores. That is the neighborhood, again, where Ahmaud Arbery was shot and killed. Now, Bryan joined the chase that turned deadly and recorded it on his cell phone, you may remember. He also said that Travis McMichael used a racial slur while standing over Arbery's body. We want to turn now to On Your Side's Kaylee Tracy. She is standing by in front of the Glenn County Courthouse. She has some details on exactly what happened inside of the courthouse throughout the day as day 2 of the jury selection process continues.
Well, Keitha, you mentioned the slow pace that this is going, this jury selection process, and the judge frustrated in court today, telling both sides that they need to speed things along. Several jurors were dismissed today, one admitting that they already formed a guilty opinion about the defendants, another because he says he participated in a racial justice demonstration. This is in addition to the 12 dismissed yesterday. A third group of 20 potential jurors was summoned to the courthouse at 1 p.m. today, but the judge told them to come back tomorrow due to the slow process. This now pushes the process back. The court saying at this rate, jury selection could last longer than 2 weeks. That 2 weeks that was initially predicted. Ahmaud Arbery's aunt says she's confident they'll be able to seat an impartial jury.
They're gonna find him because this judge, I believe he's fair. I believe he's gonna get this did. We're going to get justice for Ahmaud, and you watch and see what kind of joy that's going to bring in our life, because that's all we want is justice for Ahmaud. Amen.
Now, interesting to note, the judge specifically told both sides today in court he doesn't, quote, have the ability to just store people or keep them longer than planned. He said, quote, I am not comfortable with this. We'll be sure to keep you updated on air and online. But for now, reporting live in Brunswick, Kaylee Tracy, First Coast News, On Your Side.
Thanks for that, Kaylee. You heard there clearly the judge is getting frustrated in this case. Again, we are told the jury selection process, initially thought to take 2 weeks, could now be extended past that 2 weeks. And also in question right now is that November 19th end date to the trial. We're simply going to have to wait and see. But again, you can count on us here to First Coast News to be here throughout the duration of this trial. You can always get the latest, of course, both on air and online using that First Coast News app. For now, live in Brunswick, Keitha Nelson, First Coast News, On Your Side.